Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, here we go. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Good to have everybody here today as we get to the weekend.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Friday, bitches.
Yeah, it is.
What do you say?
I kind of feel like you want to rap right now. Doesn't it seem like she wants to do it? Do you want to bust out a rhyme?
I'm not going to stop her.
Come on, break out some bars.
No, I'm done. I gave you all I had.
Freestyling is the funnest thing to do. You put a beat on, you get your friends together, you have some drinks in you, and you just whatever that comes to. Someone picks a topic, you just got to go all in. You can't worry about looking dumb because you're gonna say dumb shit.
Poon, go.
Poon. I wanna in my moon. I wanna fuck you now, and I wanna fuck you in June.
Oh, wow. Okay.
See, it's not that good, but it's fun.
It is fun. I thought it was great.
Okay. Some fun stuff there. Got some emails here today. This one from Kyle said, hey, I heard your conversation on the ATS yesterday about why, if there are aliens, which mathematically is probable, haven't they made contact with us?
They possibly have, though.
Says this is called the Fermi paradox, based on the likelihood of life emerging on another planet, multiplied by the time it takes a species to evolve. The likelihood the species won't destroy itself, the billions of other potentially habitable planets in our galaxy alone, and the age of the universe, called the Drake equation. There should be literally tens of thousands of alien civilizations out there. The paradox considers why we haven't found them yet or why they haven't made contact with us. Some possible explanations. They've been trying to make contact, but we aren't listening with the right equipment. For example, they're not using radio waves. 2, they tried to make contact with us when we were far too primitive to receive their messages and they lost interest in us. 3, they've not reached the level of advancement that they can receive our messages yet. And 4, our messages haven't even reached them yet, since at the speed of light, a message sent from one corner of the galaxy would take 1,000 centuries to reach the opposite side of the galaxy. And the unsettling one, which is they are out there, they can hear us, but they are intentionally keeping quiet for some reason. Maybe they've evolved to the point that they no longer consider interstellar neighbor species interesting or important to contact. Maybe not enough of their population thinks it's a realistic venture, and as a result, they don't have the resources to make contact, or maybe it just isn't safe to be broadcasting your location among the cosmos for some reason because of who might be listening to trace it back to you. It is a fascinating conversation to be had. I love that you guys are getting into it. And we had a story in the Whacked Out News about these frequent radio bursts that are out there. And one Harvard scientist thought that possibly it could be some kind of communication for an alien invasion.
I got to send you guys the video that I saw yesterday of this Morse code developing in the sky and then it duplicating, then it disappearing. It did. It looked like a uniformed message that nobody knows what the fuck it was. And why is that not on all of the news broadcasts? You know what I mean?
I think it's just because with a lot of this, there's only speculation, and then you just really end the story with, you don't know.
We need answers.
But still, though, you have footage of a weird, some kind of Morse code thing going on in the sky. Whether we know what the fuck that is or not, that's newsworthy.
Well, the new day is that they are showing a lot of that stuff. I'm amazed with all the major news networks are showing all this footage. They're talking to these people that have had these experiences, but then the end result is nobody knows.
Do you think that in our lifetime, lucky us, out of all the lifetimes that ever were, we're going to be the people that finally are here and chilling when the aliens make contact?
It's a great question, and I think a couple things that, to that point, we live in a time where the message gets out immediately. There's a lot of hype around everything. And so, yes, some excitement of it might happen in our lifetime, I think is due to some social media and the news and media in general. But with that said, there is a lot of fucking footage out there and a lot of people coming forward. And when we did the big atom bomb back in the day, that's when you started seeing all of this shit starting to go down. The 40s, that's when you started seeing UFOs. A lot of people think that when we did that, we split that atom and did all that bullshit, people creatures,
aliens.
Yes, aliens.
We're like, oh shit, what are
they
they
weren't
doing?
down with that.
We gotta go. We gotta go infiltrate, and we gotta go make sure that they don't blow up the entire Milky Way.
It is weird how you do see a lot of UFO sightings during that time period. During that, the boom of UFO. Not to say people didn't see shit before, but that was the beginning of it. I love this podcast.
Now we got the nukes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know, but it is kind of fascinating, the theories as to what really they are and why haven't we had some kind of contact that we know about. And if we have, why the hell is our government not telling us? We've been talking to these people.
You believe in aliens, don't you? You think there's something else out there.
I kind of do. I mean,
course.
I didn't start out believing in aliens. I'm not like you. I just don't yearn to believe in every little thing.
Oh, yeah. Look, aliens. It's such a look. How the fuck can someone not believe in aliens?
Well, you believe in everything. You believe in Bigfoot.
I do not believe in unicorns.
You believe in unicorns.
Do not start that fucking
You believe in
rumor
the
again.
chupacabra.
Well, I do believe in the chupacabra. Because the chupacabra is nothing more than probably some weird fucked up prairie dog.
What if the chupacabra is an alien?
I'm not biting on that.
Yeah.
It's
She's trying to lead you in.
Now she's just being a
trying
mock.
to make you sound silly.
She's being a mock cock. Is what I like to call it. She's mocking me and she's acting like a cock.
Steven got a question. Said, why don't you guys put a mic in the control room with Suits and Denny so they can join in on the conversation and games without having to leave the controls?
I like keeping them in a little box.
We do have a microphone in there, and I think it's terrible quality. Is that kind of what it is?
I don't think it goes on the air. It's just for you to speak. It's for Denny's to speak to you to give you a message.
Yeah.
And it does not at all sound like, what do you want for your, is that a number 3 or a number 4, sir?
It only works in queue. It won't work when your mic is hot.
There's something wacky and dysfunctional with it. But yeah, there's a mic in there, but for whatever reason, I don't know. It's not
See that
functional
person's
for on air.
point. It would be awesome.
Yeah.
If we had microphones, we want that. We just
It
can't
is,
get it.
yeah.
I don't
there's-
know. I like them when they come in here. I like to see their little faces. You don't want to see their face? All right, I'll shut the fuck up.
I love it. I just love when someone dies on the air like that. It's usually me.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we'll get to that. It is a good idea, and I don't really have a plausible answer for why we don't. There is a microphone there, but it's not functional for some reason.
We could have it done. I think they have to build some equipment going on there. That costs money, Kevin.
Okay.
We can get a microphone working with the fire suits.
So we give him a mic and then we kick him out.
Here's your mic. By the way, you're fired. Got an email here from Eric in Sunrise. He's been listening to us since we had our run in Miami. Thank you, Eric. Said recently I have suggested in the chat room that we either need to put in another line to the KVJ hate song or have a rotation with Denny's and Suits. Suits can't be shielded forever.
We'll bring that. Oh, we're gonna bring that puppy in next week.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll get him in there.
Okay.
We were already talking about that, throwing
Okay.
Suits in there for a few rounds.
I like it. I like it.
People want to make hurt Suits' feelings too.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I mean, as soon as you get a traffic report wrong around these parts, you're dead to some people.
Yeah. Go for you. And Carlos said, I recently realized that Kev barely has eyebrows, which is probably what contributes to the beady eyes. I'm wondering if you could conduct a little experiment. Could Virginia draw some on and see if that eliminates the beady eye look? I think we did that, didn't we? Not too long ago?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what I want to do is a little bit more semi-permanent. I want to give Kevin what's called a brow tint,
Okay.
where we take the entire eyebrow and we dye all those little hairs like a darker color to match your hair on top of your head, and then give you a more prominent brow. Because what your brow does, it kind of only extends out from where it starts, right above your nose. It only extends out halfway.
Yeah.
We need to extend it out fully. For some reason, the color cuts off halfway through your brow.
It gets very light in color, yeah.
But we can fix that very easily. Brow tinting. In fact, you know my girl, Connie.
How often would you have to go and have that redone?
I would say every 2 months.
I mean,
Okay.
not that it's worth anything.
Yeah.
I think your eyebrows look great the way they are.
Thank you.
I think you look great.
Okay.
Well, it's just for an extra pop, you know?
Yeah, I'd try
Sure,
it.
we all look great the way we were, but isn't it more fun to do little things to make you feel better?
I just don't think you have an eyebrow problem.
It's not a problem. You can always take what you have and improve.
Okay. Yeah, I would try it once, see how it looks. Why not?
Do I need to get any extra hair in mine?
No, your brows are good. Your brows have good color.
Go on.
I mean, they are starting to turn a little salt and pepper.
Dog, what the fuck do people want from me? You get old, you go gray.
Yeah.
I mean, I love people that attack your age. Motherfucker, you're going to get old too. And if you're not old, you're dead. So,
The alternative sucks.
exactly.
Tanya wants to know, did Jaybird get an alarm system, cameras and such?
Oh, yeah.
And any updates on the stalker yet with the home?
No updates on the stalker, but I do have the alarm. I haven't set it up. I was going to get the whole someone setting it up for me, but there was a mess up with that. So I do have the cameras. My neighbor Matt's going to set them up for me.
Matt's good with that.
He's great. Yeah, I have great neighbors.
Okay. And want to know about the Tom Cruise cruise. That is going to be happening in November, I believe. So I think we've got that all set
Yeah.
up, and that's locked in.
Let me pull up the date because I know I have it in the calendar. So it's like solid.
So that's the good news. That's going to be going on. I got an email here from Britain. Let me see. Okay, somebody skip that email.
Don't read my name.
Well, they had their name at the top, and then in small print down below it says,
Don't
"Please
read
don't
my
use my
name."
name," and it's right below their name.
Yeah, it's
That's kind of a tricky thing. Yeah.
Put that one away for a few days.
Yeah.
don't read my name. I have this deep dark secret.
Yes.
I killed a man, buried him. I'm confessing.
This is one that I can use. Jennifer and Brian said, I need help finding a wedding venue that is between Port St. Lucie and West Palm Beach. We're open to any options of indoor and/or outdoor. KVJ Nation, what do you recommend?
Oh, my goodness. There are some great spots. I mean, Jupiter Beach Resort is beautiful.
Yeah, I guess probably knowing about what's your price.
Yeah. What's your price range? I mean, Pelican
Yeah.
Club is amazing.
And what kind of wedding are you looking for? You looking for like a hippie beach kind of wedding? You looking for a fancy fuck kind of a wedding?
Jupiter Lighthouse does weddings. I know you may not know that, but they do weddings there. You could get married right there at the Jupiter Inlet. It's gorgeous.
All right.
I like when people do your non-traditional weddings. A beach wedding, I think, is always so nice and cool.
Totally.
My mom and dad got married on the beach.
Yeah, so I think it really starts. It's nice.
And nobody gives...
Anything else you want to add that nobody cares about?
Maybe my dad's listening. Maybe he cares. I don't know.
Hey, Juicy Daddy.
All right.
Yeah, so I think the top thing is about the budget. Where are we starting on this? That will help you to
Yes.
narrow in on what your options are.
Because, you know, we can go all the way to the breakers, baby.
Right.
I can let you know.
We can go all the way to the breakers or just the other end. Just not get married at all. There's a lot.
Jason's the wedding planner that tries to talk you out of it. Are you guys sure you want to do this?
Hey, guys, you guys realize this is kind of like a prison sentence,
Forever
right?
is a long damn time.
The only way you get out is you have to pay for your parole. It's fucked.
Let's have the ceremony and not sign the paperwork.
He has a 100% success rate. No person he's worked with has ever gotten married.
That's a funny
He
concept.
talks every dude out of it.
Or women. I'm good with both of them.
Okay. I got an email here. Somebody recommending that Kev look up Copper Hill Brewery in McKaysville, Georgia. You can actually drink on the Tennessee-Georgia line. It runs right through the middle of the brewery.
Ooh,
It's a cool novelty concept. A lot of breweries have cool little novelties like that.
that is cool.
Do you guys ever do that when you go between two state lines, jump back and forth in the state line?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
fun.
It's a
dorky.
kid. It's a kid thing.
I did it 30s plus.
Okay, yeah, there's certain places. There's the Four Corners. I know 4 states come together in one spot you can go to. I know even in, I think it's Chattanooga, Lookout Mountain, they've got like 3 states. You
What
get
are the
up there,
states?
and they come together.
What are they?
For the Four Corners?
Yes.
You're saying it's where they've got the 4 boxy states
The Dakotas.
in America. Yeah.
The Dakotas, man.
There's like a Montana bullshit around there.
There's a North and a South Dakota. We need two.
We don't need two, first of all.
We don't need one.
Can we rename one of them something cool?
What the shit goes on in the Dakotas?
Nothing,
It's
bitch.
the southwest corner of Colorado, southeast corner of Utah, northeastern corner of Arizona, and northwestern corner of New Mexico.
Yeah, we've talked about that a long time ago. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So there's different places that you can go check that out. And then, like I said, yeah, if you go to Lookout Mountain, they've got some different places. In fact, there's many places.
Not as cool as Makeout Mountain.
Okay.
All right, sorry, I haven't slept. I'm just saying shit.
You okay?
I'm tired. No, I'm fine.
Who's keeping you up?
My thoughts.
Yeah, from Lookout Mountain in Chattanooga, you can see 7 U.S. states.
Wow.
Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty much see the entire South. Yeah, so there you go.
You like the mountains, or you could,
Yeah, I do. I do like the mountains. Absolutely.
It's
They're
pretty.
gorgeous.
I like how the
Yeah.
temperature changes and it gets like cool, and the higher you go, it gets like misty and mysterious.
They mountain fuck my ears, man. I mean, when I'm going up in those mountains, bubbles galore going on.
Who's fucking you in your ear?
The mountain, just the altitude.
Yeah.
You don't get that?
No, I do, but you just have to swallow. I'm good at that.
That's such a myth.
Yeah, you can just clear your ears and be fine.
I swallowed all the time, did not at all. It still bubbled in my ear. I know you're making it sexual. It wasn't sexual.
Chew bubblegum, too. You ever tried that trick?
Bubblegum's good.
Yeah.
Drink a drink. You know you like to do that. Fucking lush.
You got a lot of nerve. She's the bigger drunk, right? On the show. She's the biggest alcoholic on the show.
Well, on the show, you are, because you drink the most on the show. I mean,
Turn.
No, I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just overall, the whole picture.
Bitch, I can run a marathon. I'm here all day.
Oh, speaking of a marathon, I want to do the beer mile again with Virginia. We both did this years ago, and we both failed it.
I was in shape. That was when I was training for a half marathon. I would do terrible now because I did terrible then. I was in great shape.
All right, never mind.
You're in much worse shape too. Why do you want to do this again?
Not true. I don't know if that's true.
I got to go back and look and see if you were a fat fuck.
I've been up and down, man.
Yeah.
I remember because I knew I could do the mile with no problem because I was already running.
That's a really hard challenge to do. Everyone says they won't throw up. We both threw up by the halfway point. We were puking.
I threw up dramatically, and I was trying to hold it in, and I was trying to run fast and take it all serious, and I spewed.
So, is that one of those ones where it's impossible to finish, kind of like the whole milk? You can't drink the milk in one sitting?
I don't think it's that way. No,
Okay.
it's tough. But, yeah, people do it. They do all right with it. Depends upon, where your conditioning level's set. I mean, you've got to be – it's a weird mix because you've got to be conditioned to drink and also conditioned to run. And,
You're right.
there's
I felt like I was.
Yeah, there's some people who do that. I know the Hash Harriers, that's their whole thing is they're a running drinking club. And I think, people like that who do it together. But, yeah, it's one of those things. You got to be conditioned to do both.
I'm telling you, when we did that, I was, and it was bigger than me.
So I've heard a rumor that during that beer mile, Virginia was in shape. I don't know if you heard anything about that.
That's what she's saying.
That's what I'm hearing.
That's the word out there.
Fuck you.
We were working with a fucking model at that time.
I know. Yeah.
Gosh.
It's gorgeous, right?
Just adorable.
Yeah. I did see this. Researchers have found that women in their teens and early 20s reported drinking and getting drunk at higher rates than their male peers. This is the first time this has really ever happened. It's always been men outpacing the ladies when it comes to drinking, but now the ladies have taken over, starting with those age groups. And they also found that women, unfortunately, suffer health consequences of alcohol like liver disease, heart disease, and cancer more quickly than men, and even at lower levels of consumption. So it's kind of a weird health issue that's going on now where the ladies are drinking more than the guys, and it's worse for them in smaller amounts.
I think they're drinking more. They're watching more porn.
Yeah, the roles are
Because
reversing.
you're not getting it done.
Oh, is that why there's more porn?
Yeah,
you think?
yeah.
I think some people do like to just get it done themselves. I know how to touch myself.
Prove it.
Well, couldn't you could touch yourself. You know exactly what you like and how to get it done pretty quick if you're on a schedule.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, especially dudes, you really know what you got to do.
And go. Let's have a contest.
Well, I mean, there's a lot to do in the morning.
Yes. Get right at it. Got a couple new little inventions out there for food. Tell me if you're buying into this. Hershey's has a new fruity cereal Kit Kat. The bars are covered in a fruity cereal flavored creme, which is light pink with rainbow colored specks. Going to be out in stores this month and available for a limited time.
Light creme.
Yeah.
It's not kicking me where I want to be kicked. It's not doing anything
No.
for me. Yeah. You said Kit Kat?
It is a fruity cereal Kit Kat, yeah.
Now, I will give Kit Kat a nice little shout out because they're trying different things. There's a lot of new flavors in the Kit
Yeah,
Kat
my
world.
son
I
had something.
respect
It looked
that.
like it was green, I think it
It
was.
was,
What
and
the
it's
hell
shitty.
was that?
It was, yeah.
There's an
what it was.
apple one.
There's an apple one that's fucking gross.
Yeah.
It's
I was
not
like,
my
what
game.
is this he's eating? Yeah, I just thought it was a green wrapper. I'm like, it's a Kit Kat?
They're doing the work, and I respect that. Just
Okay.
do better flavors, Kit Kat.
All right.
Come on.
And they've got a new thing now, Swedish fish marshmallows. It looks like they're regular marshmallows that are covered in a Swedish fish flavored coating.
Huh.
I like Swedish fish.
I do too.
Could that work?
I like Swedish fish, but I never eat them. When I'm gonna eat candy, I don't go with that fruit shit. I want chocolate, baby. I want it all up in my mouth,
You do.
and I want the good stuff.
Okay. That's kind of how you're rolling with it.
Fat Kevin, you like Reese's was your number one?
For
Candy
candy
bar?
bar, it was up there. Yeah, I really was. I've been a peanut butter fan my entire life. So the peanut butter Captain Crunch was big. Reese's peanut butter ice cream with like peanut butter chunks in it and things like that. In fact, when I was a fat kid, my dad had taught me something great. We took the peanut butter and we put it in the microwave for just 30 or 40 seconds, and it would be like a magic show, and you'd pour it on top of your vanilla ice cream, and then the peanut butter would harden. And man, that was so good. That would tickle a little fat kid's heart like you wouldn't believe.
Vanilla ice cream with peanut butter is so simple and awesome.
Yes. It was so
I need to do
good.
that more.
I think I need to get some Magic Shell today.
Magic Shell was great.
I'm a Magic Shell fan.
You ever used it in the bedroom?
Yeah, you asked me this before, and I think you even asked me, well, did you put it on her pussy? No. You asked me something vulgar about Magic Shell.
Go figure, huh?
Yeah, I know.
I got a lot of questions. I'm just over here trying to figure out what you're doing in there.
I got a lot of questions for you. I mean, yesterday, Panda got laid, Kevin, for
Okay.
the anniversary.
Yeah,
Or
got that
as
taken
Mama
care
said
of.
on the air, he tapped it.
Yes. Keep it romantic.
When did you tap it last?
1 or 2 rounds.
One. We have kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Virginia's like, that's enough.
No, I mean, these kids, they are. It's like they can sense it. They have like some kind of sex like radar, and they'll be outside down the street playing with a friend. And if you and your husband start to bone, it's like they sense it and they come running with a problem.
Okay.
I always sensed it as a kid, and I would always knock on the door. I'd wait about 10 minutes so they could really get into it. I'd knock on the door, and I would always get money from my dad. He would just shove a 20 at me and go, let's go to the mall, go get a Billy Joel CD. That's when I would always pounce, because I knew I would get some allowance.
So would you walk inside the room, or
No,
would
no,
you
no.
just stick the money outside the door?
What I would do is I would knock on the door and go, hey, Dad, sorry, I'm not trying to bother you, but I'm thinking about going to the mall. Do you have like a couple dollars? And he would just, you're 20, get the fuck out of here.
So you just see an arm come out of the bedroom door?
Yep.
That'd be it?
I thought it was an arm.
Was it a baby's arm?
He must be so bummed out I talk about this.
It's got to be tough for him.
Dad, I'm
yeah.
sorry, I love you. I'll shut the fuck up.
It's got to be tough. Yeah, it's got to be tough. So here, 70% of Americans say that there has been at least one thing that makes them nervous before sex. And to cope with it, 19% of people say that they will make a sex playlist with their favorite songs to kind of ease them into it. So, whatever your sexy songs might be that you do, put on a playlist. Which that is the one thing I don't have a playlist for because it's not needed.
Damn.
You have so many playlists.
I have so many playlists. I have playlists for everything, but I don't need one for sex. So why make it?
You have a specific playlist like a Boat Jams 1, Boat Jams Slow, Funeral Upbeat, Funeral Downbeat.
Who's upbeat at the funeral?
Motherfuckers, you need to be at my funeral. I want nothing but celebration.
I'm going to be sad.
Oh, no tears, only beers.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll be sad.
Got him for everything, pretty much.
Do you still do playlists? When's the last time you sat down and delved into some new music, downloading some stuff?
Oh, yesterday. I do it every day. Every day. Yeah, in fact, I made a new playlist yesterday, just Spanish.
Okay.
That's what I made, yeah.
You need to make one that says masturbating.
Oh, there's definitely some. Whip it good.
Virginia, I can do it in 2 seconds. That's all I need. I just need a jingle.
Whip it. Oh, okay, I'm done.
Done. Yeah, I'm like, put it on. That's all I need.
But
Wait.
we talked about that before. There is a masturbation playlist. There's a certain drum beat. That one song in Fast Times at Ridgemont High when he's
moving in stereo by the cars.
It sounds like a masturbation song.
It's got the right tempo. Yeah, songs to jerk your pud to.
We've done that.
Would
as
be
a
my
topic.
playlist. Yeah, and you really could. You could find ones just at the right stroke and tempo.
There
and,
is.
Yeah. To be right on, you're right. They did pick out the perfect song. I can only imagine the conversation they had when they decided on that song.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, no, that's too fast. No, can't do that.
If you're the actor, if you don't know that movie, the guy is jerking off thinking about the actress Phoebe Cates, and she walks in and catches him. But even as the actor acting like you're jerking off, are you embarrassed that that's out there?
Yeah, I think so. I
You're
mean,
an actor,
you're
though.
embarrassed,
Yeah.
but you're like, oh, well, screw it. I got paid.
Yeah, there's shit that me and Kevin got some fucking weird videos and pictures out there. I'm not ashamed of them.
Yeah, you don't care.
I don't care.
What are you gonna do?
There was that one Adam Levine one we did. That was the most risque one we ever did. The Adam Levine.
Oh yeah, where I was naked and you had your hand up around. It was recreating a video or a photo he had taken.
That's a good picture.
That was a good picture. That got some traction.
Yeah, that was a fun one. So yeah, you'd have to.
Where is that picture?
I don't know. I saw it not too long ago. I think we might have re-released it, even in the past 6 years.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. Like that one person that emailed from Miami. There's so much shit that they've never heard or know about our show.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of weird shit out there.
There's a lot.
Yeah. People suggesting songs. Rachel Lee, she said, whack to the rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't know if she was trying to do that Katy Perry song, Chained to the Rhythm. Dun, dun, dun. That might not
Is that
be
a good one?
It might not be a bad tempo. It might be slightly too fast.
Yeah, I want a steady, medium pace
But
here.
I'm trying to think of, songs where it would really work out. Somebody said that Skyrockets in Flight, Afternoon Delight. Skyrockets in Flight. Afternoon Delight.
Yeah, it could work.
That
could work.
That could work. Yeah, so I think that's where it is. You got to find that tempo. It's not all about, because Engineer Keith is like turning Japanese, which is supposed to have possibly, masturbation overtones. But
too literal.
Well, it's just too fast.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't do that. And,
Yeah, we're talking about the tempo.
yeah, and
it's the tempo.
You can't go too fast because then you get that Gandhi.
You'll get Gandhi.
Which, do you ever have regional terms that made no sense, but everybody knew it? That was the term we had at my high school for if you'd whack your pud too fast and you get friction burns on your dick. They called it Gandhi, and I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense.
The Peacemaker?
Yes, but everybody knew what you were talking about. If you're walking funny, be like, you got a case of Gandhi? And be like, going, yeah. We all use that. I don't know where it ever came from, who started, and I've never heard it anywhere else but Logan, Ohio.
That's awesome.
I don't know how it started.
Yeah, but I think the older you get, Gandhi is probably a lower risk, right? When you
Because you're
seasoned.
You
Calloused.
You get your way around it. You understand how to treat your pud. Before when you're roughing up the suspect, I mean, you're really strangling that thing.
There's a lot of mistakes you make doing that. I learned you don't use Head and Shoulders. It's medicated.
Yeah.
It will burn your dick.
You have to learn your dick.
You gotta learn your dick.
Learn your dick before you burn your dick.
You do.
There's your shirt.
You learn the ins and outs.
Email that, send that to promotion, see what they say.
Hey, Randy, put this on the shirt. No questions asked. Learn your dick before you burn your dick.
The chat room would buy that. I'm telling you. There's a market for that.
I agree.
Okay, well there you go. That's maybe a playlist to put together.
Okay, I'll do some research.
It's gotta be the
I'll come
right
in with some songs tomorrow.
You know what you could probably find out? In fact, oddly enough, they call a lot of the tempo beats per minute.
Beats.
Yeah, you're going to have to do some clinical research
I
today.
think what you would find out if you looked at the beats per minute at Moving in Stereo by the Cars, you could probably find
other songs
in that wheelhouse of those many beats per minute, and then pull up other songs that go in that tempo, and then you could that'd be a quicker way to put together your playlist.
Oh, you could beat mix them all together.
But the other thing too about that one song, it's got a keyboard line that din din din, which helps out.
It does.
I gotta stop doing this motion. I keep doing this.
It's an impressive stroke, though. You got a long dong
I mean,
there.
you were stroking it like you've got an elephant cock.
I do not have an elephant, unless we're talking about a little toy elephant.
You don't look like you're petting a cat.
It does.
Yeah.
It's not the right move. I'm watching the playback. Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Milking the donkey.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll learn. We'll try to get that together for people. I know they got things they need to do just in time for the weekend too. We'll get that together for you.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a long weekend. It's gonna be a wet weekend.
Yeah. There you go. Also want to let you know we've got also our poll up right now for the best barbecue in South Florida. There is a new barbecue joint that is opened by me. Somebody texted in about it today, and I saw it over the weekend. I hope to get there this weekend to go check it out. So our poll, I think, is pretty thorough. I don't know that we really left any places off the list. So if you want to go to kvjshow.com, you can go vote on that. And we'll get that out, give you some ideas for some barbecue this weekend. We'll run down all the events happening this weekend as well.
Yeah, we got to get going because we got to listen to some music and jerk off and see what works, right?
We'll put it to the test, yeah.
Oh, I am so creeping on your window.
Jaber and I walk in here tomorrow with a case of Gandhi each.
If you're looking at my window, prepare for a fucking show.
Good.
Buckle up.
Let me get
All
that
right.
TikTok.
Well, we'll limp in here tomorrow and talk to you then. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.